Welcome all to some more Plants vs. Zombies. I realized in the last part I actually had Bandicam, I had one of its settings say no cursor, so you couldn't actually see the white cursor on the screen. Assuming it's on now. I kinda hope it is. But before, it didn't show the cursor, so you couldn't actually see what I was doing. Which probably made things a little bit hard to understand. I'm terribly sorry. But I'm gonna try and use more snow peas rather than pea shooters. Just because it's a really fun plant to use. That plus it pretty much guarantees that nothing will get through at this particular point in the game. So let's just put the walnut there. Like I said, you want to plant as many of these things as possible, because their charge rate is incredibly slow. I guess if it was any faster, it'd probably be a bit too overpowered. So let's see if I can actually get a snow pea on the ground. All I need is a few more bits of sun. Come on, just give me a little bit more. There we go. So every time it hits an enemy, it will slow it down. At a very, very huge rate, too. So what I like to do is have a snow pea in the back row. Well, snow pea in this row, then a regular pea in the next row. And then I'll have walnuts in front of it. The reason why I keep the row between the walnut and the pea open is because should something get through, I can place a cherry bomb in that empty space so that I can kill it, or just place another walnut to hold it off should it just be a useless zombie that just got cocky. Or lucky, really. So let's see if I could get another snow pea. Maybe on that top row. It doesn't even have a walnut on it. Let's see. There we go. I can just put another potato mine up there. Using potato mines in this fashion, this early on it is smart, but it's not wise to rely on those things so extensively. It's just a nice early game, or early level kind of plant. But you may notice that the snow pea will actually be able to take care of this cone head all by itself. Because even though it does have the slowing effect, I don't believe it has any less damage on it. So let's just put this down here. And start putting down some more snow peas. Because I like things to be nice and slow. Especially these javelin zombies. Wow, that javelin zombie went pretty far. I never expected it to get this far. Oh well. Let's just put that there. If a zombie is going to be slowed down, I tend to put a potato mine in front of the walnut just to ensure that should something too powerful get through, it can at least stall it or kill it, making my job just a wee bit easier. So now that all the snow peas are down, I can put more sunflowers. You may notice in the bottom right, there are actually 2 brain flags, so I'm going to have 2 huge waves of zombies coming, rather than just one. Though with the snow peas, it's not that hard. That's why I really like these creatures. Plants. They're plants. Though you may notice that javelin zombies will jump over anything, those things can be a bit of a pain in the ass when it comes to actually protecting your yard, because currently they can jump over anything, but only once. So with my preference of defense, they can pretty much get through anytime they want. Right now I'm just gathering up sun. I don't even need to. I could put down more snow peas and regular pea shooters, but what's the point, really? They're all going to die. Well, re-die. Can I even use the term die when it comes to a zombie? I mean, it's already dead. And apparently everybody looks the same in this town. And before people call me a racist. Oh man. I probably shouldn't have said either of those statements. Oh, clicked off screen. My bad. I'm not actually playing in full screen, I'm just playing on the default screen. And he still got over it. Wow, something actually ran into the potato mine. See, the javelin zombie will jump over the potato mine, but it can't get through the walnut. So in a manner of speaking, using these, using the potato mines is actually a pretty good thing. Just to stall these stupid javelin zombies. Even though they tend to die. Oh, this is just too easy. Too easy. I think in the next part I might have to boost the volume for this game too. It seems a bit low. I would do it, I think I could just do it off screen after I beat this level. Look at that. I've gotten so much sun. Just... wow. Well, that's probably because I use like 25, like, every 20 seconds or so. Or is it 30? I don't know how long these, potato mines take to recharge. Isn't there an achievement for gathering up 2,000 sun in one match? Nope, I think it's 4,000. No matter. Still though, 2100 on like 1-7 just because I'm waiting forever. That's insane. Well, there go the javelin zombies absorbing all the hits because they are actually faster than the other zombies. At least until they get rid of their javelin. No, that's not a javelin though. Javelins are what you throw. Yeah, whatever, I'm calling them javelin zombies from now on. You're wasting my time. And here we have a new seed! Plant! Damn it. The chomper devours a zombie whole, but is vulnerable while chewing. Now this, in conjunction with the, oh, we have a new zombie. Buckethead zombie. These guys have even more HP than the coneheads. So let's see. I'll need these. Though I want it to be in a fashion that I can pick them out. And there we go. With the thing with the chompers, they'll eat anything that's in front of them. Like in the next block over. But if you put a walnut in front of the chomper, the zombies will chew on the walnut, and when the chomper sees it fit, it'll eat on the zombie. Which is actually pretty cool, because you can actually protect the chomper indefinitely while it chews, while having stuff behind it. So that extra row of just emptiness that I said I put cherry bombs in, I kinda lied. I put chompers in that row. And it's really good for those pesky javelin zombies too. Because it can eat those should they get too far, while the rest of the guys just shoot. So if I can gather up some chompers, I'll put that here. They're really big too. And the bigger they are, the longer it takes for them to swallow a fucking meal. They take forever to eat a zombie. But I guess that's the balance in their attack. As this zombie takes forever to get to the other side of the screen. I wonder if people have actually failed. Like, really failed on these beginning levels. Because you have to be really bad at this game to fail so early on. unless you're trying to, like when I let the zombies in the walnut bowling get as far as they did. So let's see. Now I can show what I mean. When a zombie's trying to eat on the walnuts, this is what the chomper will do. Whenever the thing gets close, it'll eat it. Which is really useful for me in my style of defense. Because I tend to have 2 rows of offense, 2 rows of sun, 1 row of defense, and 1 row of chompers. It's usually a foolproof plan. I usually try to put a snow pea behind the chompers this early on, just to slow everything down. Ooh, and now we have a bucket head. These guys have so much HP that I don't think I've ever seen their bucket actually fall off when they ran out of enough HP to sustain the bucket. Usually I just use a chomper and let it eat it. Just because it's like, it takes forever to die. Due to how much HP it has, it gets too far into the map, protecting all the zombies that are behind it, which poses a problem for me. So I just end up one-shotting them with a cherry bomb or various other things. So let's put the chomper in. Oh, that guy finally swallowed his meal. They take forever to kill anything. And there we go. My offense is pretty much perfect now. I'm surely this one will take a while to finish off its meal. Chomper at the top. But still, anything's better than nothing. In fact, I'll put this here. Freeze your meal up a little bit. Not much to really say at this point. I mean, it's a lot easier to talk about things when you have a new plant to use. But what you see now is pretty much going to be the default kind of system I use. I don't quite use snow peas as much, just because it takes a while to plant them. Not a while, it takes a lot of sun to plant one. And although it is really worth it, it takes a while. Oh yeah, there were no javelin zombies on this round. They were replaced by the bucket head zombies. My. How easy this gets when you have a simple chomper. In fact, I'll remove the chomper just to show you how long it takes for a bucket head to die. In fact, it might almost... No, it's not going to get anywhere. The snow pea is making it slow, so it actually eats other plants at a slower pace, too. But there we go. I finally got rid of its, bucket. And here we have another good plant! I believe this one is called the repeater. Yep, fires 2 peas at a time. It's basically a step up from the regular pea shooter. So let's use this. It's a shame that when you get more plants, you can't really pick them all. It's a real shame. Real shame. So, once again, let's just place down all of our shit. Oh, it's gonna suck getting into 2-1. Because, I think there are 6 levels in this game. And then 10 sub-levels within those. But, every single one of them is different. So you can't really use the same kind of strategy for each level. Which makes my job a bit harder. So let's see if I could get a repeater going now. Maybe just 1 row of sunflowers, then I could work on the offense. Because repeaters are really useful when you have the sun to pull them off. But by themselves, without the sun necessary, they're not really that useful to put down if you don't have a lot of sun to spare. That's a snow pea. Oh wait, I just need 1 more thing and then, yep. I will put it here. So every time it shoots twice as much as a regular pea. Really useful. Really useful. Definitely worth all the money that goes into it. I'll use a potato mine for here. And then I can use snow peas on this one. And then a chomper up here. I'm just trying to balance out the offense so I don't have to really focus on one lane at a time. Just gradually work on them. So that'll die to the potato mine, that'll die to the chomper. So I'm pretty much set. Put snow pea here. And put another potato mine behind this zombie. Zombies don't actually walk backwards in this game, save for one. Only one zombie actually walks backwards. But then again, only one plant actually shoots backwards. So let's just put that here. Now I want more repeaters. I don't want to have to focus on chompers. But get used to seeing those purple guys, because they're really, really useful. They may only attack once, but that one time when they attack, it's really useful. I think it might finally swallow its meal and eat another zombie right up here. Yep. I think I will put a repeater here. Now that I have sun to pull things off, I don't necessarily need those potato mines anymore. So I don't really care for them once you get further on in the level. Oh, lucky me, these repeaters are finally gonna start attacking things. I thought the zombies just gave up. Oh, 1-9 is actually gonna have two big waves on this. Lucky me, I guess. Should I put a chomper down? Nah. I'll just use repeaters. 200, 400, 600, 800. This entire row's taken 1,000 sun should I put the last repeater in. Which is actually quite a lot when you think about it. That's a lot of sun. This early on. 1,000 sun could actually fuel two snow peas on each round, or each row. I don't even need the chompers anymore. I just need the snow peas to slow things down. I don't think any of the walnuts have been damaged either. At least not by much. So now that all the repeaters are in, I could just finish up the snow pea row. And then I can work on the chomper row. Oh, hey look, there's another bucket head. Although it may have a lot of HP, even a repeater can kill it if it's slow enough. Hard to believe it's only like 7 PM for me. I've been recording things like all day. I've actually been recording Kirby 64 at this time. But I got bored of it, so I went to this, because I wanted to play this game for a little bit. So, once I put in these last two chompers, I'm pretty much just sitting here, waiting for the rounds to end. Which is usually why I want to do 2 rows of sunflowers, just because it's useful. Lets you build up faster than normal. After all, the more sunflowers you have, the more sun per second, I guess. I don't think it's really on a timer. Well, actually, no, the sunflowers are on a timer, but not anything else. Actually, I don't even think that's true. I'm not quite sure what the mechanics of the game are. I don't even think I need the sun anymore. Oh, now I'm just sitting here, waiting for things to die. Unnecessarily picking up more sun. My cat's still trying to get in this room. Obviously the door is closed. You're not wanted. She's an animal, so she's pretty much stupid to all hell. I guess I could put down more, oh, better yet. I'll just start putting down more, walnuts back there. Sure, it means these, chompers are useless, but why not, really? It'll keep everything on that side of the screen. Maybe not. You can jump, though. I'm not letting you get close to the chomper. So I think chompers might have lower HP. I'm not sure if different plants like these had different HP, like the walnut does. Well, this was a fast round. And by fast, I mean they died quickly, but they didn't come quickly. They were too scared. Whenever they decide to die would be great. Hello, we're about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. You know, I just realized they can actually use commas. Not even regular people can use commas. Surely they can't figure out the difference between a Z and an S, but still. Near perfect grammar. And the best music in the game. Boss music. Now with this, the game will actually... Man, this is fucking loud. Now with this, the game will actually preset what they give you, and you have to use it accordingly. You can't just, you know, use whatever you want willy-nilly. But lucky me, they give me plenty of repeaters and potato mines. However, cherry bombs are supposed to be used sparingly, because you don't get that many of them. Okay, just disregard these two. You don't get a lot of them. But even now, my plan of attack is always the same. Like the way I situate things, it's always the same. How dare you eat that? You motherfucker. I don't think this one's actually gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna die in time. Even when things are preset, I still do things my own way. Oh, I don't really need the repeater now. Well, thanks anyway, game. It was a nice gesture. But let's put it up here. Put Snoopy here. And I can put this here, because the top and the bottom rows aren't doing too hot. Put this here, and put this here. It's sort of symmetrical. Eventually, this just gets easier and easier. Which, to some extent, actually annoys me. Because it's like, I don't need all these things. I'm just fine. It's like they're trying to make it harder on me, but they're just making it easier. Put another snow pea down. Put this down. No. I do not like it when my chompers die. That's an easy way to piss me off. Man, 25 minutes, good lord. Like I said, these videos will get pretty long. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll place down the peas back here. As it continues to give me more. Huge wave of zombies, eh? Can we meet the cherry bomb? For some reason, it seems like they've met you. There we go. We finally got all the snow peas in. And it gave me more. Why? Why does it keep giving me more? Oh, yay, more repeaters. Why did I say yay? I have too many! I've got a whole row of them on top of 3 other shooters. Now you may notice that this little row is starting to fill up more. That's actually pretty bad, because I can't get too many extra things should this row fill up too much. So let's just start placing this stuff. There we go. It's like, what's the point of conserving it? They're all gonna die anyway. Let's change this in for a repeater. Because even if these guys are gonna die, there's no sense in wasting a whole repeater. I don't even need snow peas at all. Let's just do this. Destroy all those. I refuse to let things die that easily. This is just too easy. Too easy. You're not killing anything, javelins. You just aren't. Actually, you know what? Hey, Buckethead Zombie, you can actually go in there and die. And here we have a different kind of plant. Really small, a little mushroom-like. And here we have the puff shroom. Shoots short-range spores at the enemy. But I think that's enough for one video. There's no need to spoil 2-1 yet. So with that, I will bid you all adieu. Stay tuned, and we'll get started on 2-1.